Hello and welcome. This is the continuation of our AutoCAD 2017 tutorial, and we are still in our 2-bedroom bungalow. Now, after you have been able to create the openings for the windows and the doors by using your trim tool and your line tool, and in some cases where you need extend tool, you use it too. So don't forget these three tools. This is what we have used so far to create these openings. The next thing now is to create windows for the openings. In your drawing that we have advised you to print, you will discover that we have three sizes of windows. We have the window for 600 mm, we have the one for 1200 mm, and we also have the window for 2400 mm, the window at the living room. So what you can start with the smallest window for the toilet, which is 600 mm. But don't forget, we are now talking about windows, so we need to create a layer for windows. So let's go to our layer properties, and then you see the layer properties, you go to new layer. Though you can see window here already, but I want us to create our own. You can call it window 2 because it will ask you that you have window already, and I want us to create our own window layer, so we call it window 2. Then you can also change the color so that you can easily recognize it. You can change to whatever color you prefer. Let's pick this color. You press OK. From there you go again. Continuous is in the thickness is 0, which is okay, and like that you leave it. Once you are through with it, you press close. You now come back. You see that it's not yet active, so you come here, you left click on it, and you now click your window 2, which has made it active. Now we can now begin to draw our window. For the purpose of this class, I would not want you to be drawing complex windows for now. Let's come up with a simple window so that you get the basis of what you need to do. Those people that have subscribed for this class, if you don't want to be going through the process of drawing complex 2D windows, we have some things that we are going to give you in those templates that we are going to give you. Windows template will be there. We have door templates, you have cars, you have trees, many templates that you can just pick and just paste on your drawing. So let's start. We start with line. Don't forget we are starting with toilet window, which is 600 mm. We just come to this side, we draw our window, we draw line. Don't forget this, our thickness is 6 inches, which is 150 mm. So we press 150 mm, press enter. You now go to your right, you press 600 mm, you press enter, you go up again, you press 150, enter, and you now close it here. You now press your enter to end the command. So this is the box showing our window, but you know that window you have to do some other things inside it. So you pick your line again, you divide your window into 2 to represent the window panel. You now offset, you press O, enter. You can offset 25 mm up and down. By the time you offset up and down, you offset again, enter. You give 50 mm, the thickness of the window frame. To your right, you give it your thickness, you press enter. You now begin to trim your window. You go to trim, you press enter, you trim this place, you trim this place, you trim this place, you trim this place, and that's how you get your window. If you want to show the dividing line, go to line, pick this one, just divide it into 2, showing that you have 2 pens of your sliding window. We have come up with our sliding window for this tutorial. Very easy to do. So, but for the purpose of this class, let's just stick with this type of window. Now we will discover something. Each line is still, you can still pick it individually, and we don't want to be picking our lines individually. Why? Because we will get to a time we have many things to pick, or we want to delete something, so we will need to make this window object a block, as in a single entity. So how do we go about that? Don't forget, you are going to now go to your block. Yes, to create block for this our window, you right click. You would understand that all the work that we have been doing before, we have been left clicking. Now we need to right click. When you right click, a drop down menu will come out. You now go to clipboard. From clipboard, you see this copy, so you left click on copy. But by the time you left click on copy, you now window on what you want to pick. By the time you window on it, you now right click again. By the time you right click again, you will discover that it has turned into a block. That means you have achieved a block. By the time you achieve that, what next for you to do now is to pick that window and now copy and paste into where you need to copy. But you will discover something else. We want to copy in a straight manner, and this thing is longitudinal, so we need to rotate it. Now you go to your rotate tool, you left click on it. By the time you left click on it, it will tell you specify your base point. Specify your base points. You now drag your cursor down. You now press enter. You go again, you left click on it. You take it like this, and now press left click to end that command. By the time you have finished that, you take it, you copy it, you click it, you now copy the window that you have already done. You press copy, you go to your base point, you now pick it from here, you now take it to where you want to drop it. You drop it at this point 1, 2, and that's how window is also formed. Thank you.